Good morning, YouTube. Chris here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. Wanted to bring you guys a little update on Litecoin here, some of the things that I'm seeing and some of the key areas, guys, that must hold here or Litecoin could be in for a lot of trouble here to the downside. So right now, guys, we're holding at 31.18. We're down 5.17%. Most of the market took a dump last night, so that's what we're going to be looking at here. And I just want to show you this key area, guys, that I'm really focusing in on. We really need to pay attention to. And that's that 50 moving average like we've talked about, just swooping down right here. You can see how close we are to closing below it. Today's going to be a huge close for Litecoin, because if we close below that 50 and we also break through and close through this 0.618, guys, we are definitely going to fall to the $28 range. And if that does not hold, I'll definitely see around here that 0.786 area, around 26.95 will be an area. Maybe we can look for a bounce. If not, we're going to go down to that 22.77 area. And that's where you just have to be prepared for these things, guys. And what we want to do is look at support and resistance along with that Fibonacci, because, guys, Fibonacci here, this 0.618, that's kind of that golden area here where we typically get a bounce from. And if we don't get a bounce from there, excuse me, guys, if we don't get a bounce from there, then we're going to be in some trouble here, and we're definitely going to be moving to the downside. And guys, this is a very powerful candle that's forming here on the daily right there. That's like a bearish belt hold line that's forming. So I want you guys to pay attention to that. And what we're going to do next, we're going to get this Fibonacci off here. Remember this trend line, guys, right here. And we said how important that was to hold that trend line, guys, and we broke it. We broke it on significant volume here, and now we've just been down here traveling almost in that consolidation range. And what I want to know is, what have you guys been doing? Have you guys been hodling? Have you guys been trading? Have you guys been trying to, buy low, sell high so that you can buy them back cheaper and be able to accumulate more coins throughout this? Because, guys, that's the benefit of a bear market. The benefit of a bear market is you're going to find these prices so much cheaper than what they were. You have to think about this. Litecoin itself was over $375, $380, and look where it's at now, guys. And none of the fundamentals on Litecoin have changed. If anything, they've only gotten better. With the adoption of the UFC, all that different type of stuff, guys. So I really want you to pay attention to this, and I also want you to think about, where are my downside targets, where are my upside targets, what do I want to do if this continues to fall down? Because, guys, we are extremely oversold, just so you know. I mean, going from over almost $400 to $31 right now, guys, is crazy. So, that's like Great Depression type losses, over 90% losses, guys. It doesn't happen in any other market. And that's also why we're here, though, because the volatility is so drastic. It can be up 12% in a day, or it can be down 20% in a day. It just is what it is, and that's why we're here. But I wanted to point out these key areas for you guys. These were the main things that I wanted to look at. So we have our support there around that $30 psychological. We're going to have another support level there around $28. And then, guys, it's going to be down here around that $23. But what we've continued to do, if you haven't noticed, do you see the lower highs that we've just continuously been putting in, guys? And until that changes, I don't see us entering a bull market. So this was the last lower high, and then we just went to right here. And you can see with this trend line drawn, until we break that, in my opinion, right up through there, guys, we're definitely not going to be doing anything but going to the downside. So that's what I want you guys to be prepared for. Remember, this isn't financial advice. We're just looking at things. We're looking at trend lines. We're looking at moving averages. We have our 20 EMA overhead right now, guys. So definitely, pay attention to this stuff and just realize that things can change very, very fast in this space. And you don't want to be caught with your pants pulled down, like I've told you guys before. You always want to have a plan for the upside, for the downside. And take a look at this, guys. What we're really going to do, we're going to clear everything off here. And this is what I've been going through. Alright, so the first one we're going to do is go for the 20 EMA. The 20 EMA, we have not had an upward cross on that since May 2018, since the 13th. So that's when we started going down, and you can see that it's been acting as overhead resistance here. And this is in green, guys, just continuously pressuring us. And we have not gotten up above that, and that's why I said closes up above that would be such a big deal. Now, let's take a look at our 50 here in blue. Our 50's been riding us overhead as well, guys. We have not had significant closes up above that. Now, if we zoom in close, right here, you can see we finally just got above it as it flattened out here, guys. But if we lose that again, that's going to be a big deal as well, because we just finally got up it, and we've only been above it since, let's see, since about that January 3rd or 4th. We came up here, and then now we've just been fighting it. But in my opinion, guys, we have a very good chance at losing it. So, that's what I just want you guys to pay attention to. Still have a plan for the upside. Upside targets would be around that $40 or so. Then after that, we could probably get a little bit of a run up to this area, guys, right in here, that $48. But that is to the upside. But, look at these moving averages, how they have just been overhead and they've just been dominating us. And the most important one, guys, especially for wanting to go long, take a look at this 200 moving average. And you see when we lost it right here. We had these tweezer tops at $185 or so, and then we lost the 200 moving average on the day, and that was the sign to get out, guys. That would have been the sign. Now looking back, knowing what we know, that's a sign to get out. We had the tweezer tops, we had basically a dark cloud cover in terms of the candles with the tweezer tops, and then we had the 20 or the 200 moving average that we lost as well and closed below it. And guys, we have not closed above that one since May as well. So think how powerful this trend is. This whole time just continuously making those lower highs. And then, guys, we finally got a higher low right here, right in this area. But the biggest deal is going to be closing up above this 200 moving average, and that's going to be at $52. So, guys, the lower that we go here, the lower this is going to come as well. So it's just going to keep coming down on us, pressuring on us until we can get up above it. But that's what I wanted to bring to you guys today, just a very quick video. I wanted to show you my thoughts on things. Take a look at these moving averages. Remember, we've been in this downtrend now for sure, this severe downtrend since May here, guys. So eventually the trend is going to change, and it has to happen with that higher high and then higher low. So we would need to get up above that 56, and that's coinciding. Look at all this overhead resistance as well as this 200 here. So that's going to be a very, very difficult spot to get up above. We'll have to break it on significant volume if we're to do it, guys. But hang in there. Let me know what you're doing. Are you still hodling? Are you trading? Are you scalping? What are you guys doing, and what have you learned? And I want to keep bringing these videos to you guys. Hope you like them. God bless you.